Dear young one, the angels have a message for you, full of divine love, hope, and certainty. But they realize that you are not watching the videos like you used to, and that you are no longer listening to the messages of the angels, God, and Jesus Christ. Listen and watch the messages that have been brought to you, my friends. We are doing this for you. When you allow your heart to be open to this message, the angels surround you with their light, warmth, and safety. They want you to know that they are watching over you, guiding, nurturing, and protecting your relationship with the person who holds a special place in your heart. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. There are a lot of people around this guy. They have a lot of people watching them, admiring them, and wanting their attention. But in the middle of all of this, the angels are whispering something amazing. They want you and nothing else. You are the one they really desire, even if others might view them as someone to pursue. Given how many people appear to be vying for their favor, you would question why this is the case. But the angels have witnessed what's really going on. You have given this individual something that no one else could, and they are come to tell you that. The angels are aware that you may have doubted your value or if you were sufficient. However, they are here to remind you that you are irreplaceable in addition to being sufficient. What you've shared with this someone is unique and exquisite. You've given them something far more profound than appreciation or attention, your actual self. What makes you unique is the fact that you have revealed them your true self. This goes beyond just physical appeal or passing interest. The angels want you to realize that you have a connection with this individual that is deeper than what is visible to the naked eye. It is a soul-to-soul link that the angels have fostered since the beginning. This individual has a sense of calm, comprehension, and belonging when they are with you that they do not experience with anybody else. They feel comfortable being who they really are in your company. They are not required to put on a mask or act fake. They may be genuine, honest, and open. You stand out because you recognize people for who they really are in a world full of diversions and attention seekers. Your love, attention, and understanding are the gifts you've given them. This individual values this more than you think, and the angels want you to know that. You've given them something far more valuable, a profound emotional connection that speaks to their soul, while others may attempt to capture their heart with flimsy words or quick gestures. From the start, the angels have been directing this link. They have witnessed your moments of uncertainty, and when you wondered if this individual genuinely valued you. Even though they may not always show it in the manner you would want, the angels want to reassure you today that this person does sense your value. They realize deep down that their relationship with you is unique. Because you've given them something irreplaceable, your genuine self, your genuine love, and your unfailing support, they want you and nothing else. The angels now like to discuss with you the significance of divine timing. You could be experiencing impatience or uncertainty over the future of this relationship. Maybe you've been wondering why things haven't gone as planned or why this individual hasn't committed to you completely yet. However, the angels are there to tell you that everything is going according to plan. The angels are coordinating things behind the scenes to make sure that this relationship develops and deepens as it should. And divine timing is at play. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. We occasionally wish for events to occur according to our schedule. We want to move quickly, see results, and be certain of what is ahead. However, the angels are requesting that you have faith in the process. They are reminding you that the best relationships are ones that are developed gradually and methodically, and that good things take time. Similar to how a flower takes time to completely blossom, a soul connection too takes time to fully manifest. The angels are watching over you both to make sure that this relationship grows in a meaningful and long-lasting way. Have faith in the plan of the angels. They are requesting that you let go of whatever reservations or worries you may have about this individual or this relationship. The angels want you to know that even though it can appear like other people are competing for your attention, this person's heart is being led to you. Even if kids don't always express it, they truly appreciate what you've given them. The angels want you to know that their desire for you is genuine, even if their behaviors occasionally leave you perplexed. Additionally, the angels are telling you that genuine love is not about continual approval or quick satisfaction. It all comes down to faith, patience, and trust. It's about understanding that what you've shared with this person is sufficient, that your presence, love, and energy are more than sufficient to keep this relationship going. The angels are urging you to focus on your inner awareness that you are loved, wanted, and valuable, and to let go of any need for approval from others. Even if there are a lot of people around this individual, the angels want you to know that they long for your presence. They get a sense of home, calm, and belonging when they are with you that they don't experience with anybody else. The angels have witnessed the times when this person remembers you, misses you, and is reminded of the unique bond you two have. They want you, despite the fact that others may try to get their attention. The angels urge you to continue to have faith in this reality. They are urging you to believe in your own value, to stand tall in your own light, and to realize that you are sufficient. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not or alter who you are. The angels are informing you that this individual is in dire need of what you have provided them. Even if they don't always show it, this individual knows that your understanding, love, and genuineness are incomparable gifts. The angels now like to discuss with you the value of loving yourself. They want you to remember that your own health is equally as vital as this relationship. The angels are requesting that you prioritize your personal development, take time for yourself, and tend to your own heart. They want you to understand that you are entire on your own and that you may feel whole without the validation or approval of others. Love, light, and beauty abound in you as a heavenly person. The angels are urging you to stand strong in your own strength, to appreciate who you are, and to accept your individuality. They urge you to never forget that you deserve love, not just from this someone, but also from yourself. The angels are urging you to prioritize your happiness, take some time to look after yourself, and have faith that everything is working out just the way it should. This individual wants you for who you are at your core, not just for what you do or have achieved. The angels are telling you that this person is drawn to your true self, the unadulterated, uncovered version of yourself. They are captivated by the depth of your character, the warmth of your soul, and the special light you bring into the world, not by flimsy factors like appearance or material belongings. This individual appreciates the characteristics that make you unique and irreplaceable, seeing past appearances. Their hearts have been profoundly affected by you in a way that goes beyond the norm. Your love is a life-changing experience that strikes a deep chord with them. It is more than simply a sentiment. Your relationship is important and long-lasting because of its purity, honesty, and authenticity. The angels want you to know that this realization is a revelation that touches on the very foundation of your relationship and is not temporary. They are helping this individual realize how unique and valuable what you have in common is. It's a love that defies measurement and quantification by outside norms. Instead, it is a spiritual bond that thrives in the depths of respect, trust, and understanding. Know that you deserve this kind of respect and love as you accept this reality. Allow the word from the angels to reassure you that you deserve love that is genuine to who you are and represents the purity of your soul. This relationship serves as a potent reminder that true relationships are created via love, compassion, and the brave act of being oneself. It also demonstrates the beauty of being real. The angels are urging you to be receptive to the possibilities as you proceed on your trip. They urge you to have faith that everything is occurring for a purpose and that this relationship is being directed by divine will. The angels are urging you to have faith despite any periods of skepticism or uncertainty. Behind the scenes, they are making sure that this bond develops and thrives, pointing you both in the direction of a happy, loving, and understanding future. Additionally, the angels are advising you to exercise patience. Being patient is a virtue, and it's frequently the secret to long-lasting satisfaction in relationships. The angels are urging you to have faith in the universe's timetable, to think that everything is working out according to plan, and to know that what is meant for you will always find its way. The angels are fostering this relationship and making sure it develops in a way that is wholesome, harmonious, and loving. Additionally, the angels advise you to let go of whatever worries or anxieties you may have regarding this relationship. They want you to understand that they cherish, adore, and want you in ways that transcend the material world. In order to make sure that the love you have shared is acknowledged and treasured, the angels are directing this person's heart toward you. They want you to believe in the power of love, trust the process, and know that you are right where you should be. The angels are by your side the entire time as you proceed. They are guarding, guiding, and keeping an eye on you. With love, support, and encouragement, they want you to know that you are never alone and that they are always there for you. The angels are urging you to maintain your fortitude, your optimism, and your faith in the efficacy of divine love. Because you've given them something genuinely irreplaceable, a fragment of your soul that profoundly connects with their own. This person wants you and nothing else. Their hearts have been touched by your presence in ways that no one else could ever aspire to match. Each of the special times you two have spent together is preserved in their memory as a reminder of your special relationship. It's an almost ethereal connection, as though the cosmos itself created it with a purpose that is independent of location and time. This link is being guarded by the angels, who make sure it stays holy and safe from any outside forces that might try to break it. They serve as a continual reminder that the love you have fostered is unique and deserving of protection. Because of this supernatural protection, you are both free to explore your emotions, learn more about each other, and develop as a couple in a way that seems natural and genuine. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. Even in times of uncertainty, the angels encourage you to believe in the power and resiliency of the love you have shared. Keep in mind that this connection is strong and special. Have faith in the synchronicity that keeps happening and the magic that brought you together. Recognize that everything is taking place just as it should, guided by a higher force who is aware of how deeply you are connected. Your love is more than just a passing feeling. It's a deep trip that you are both destined to take together, one that is full of joy, lessons learned, and a sense of belonging that neither of you has ever experienced. Have faith that this journey is bringing you to a lovely place that is characterized by love, understanding, and progress for both parties. Today, you are being showered with blessings from the angels, who are engulfing you in a deep sense of acceptance and love. Their purpose is to remind you that you are already more than enough. The cosmos is resonating with the fact that you are cherished, adored, and wanted. As you travel, keep in mind that the angels are directing this relationship and are doing all in their power to make sure it develops and thrives in ways that are beyond your wildest expectations. Their heavenly energy is illuminating your path with possibilities and potential while promoting harmony, understanding, and joy. Remain optimistic, embrace your self-assurance, and have faith in the plan the angels have created just for you. This strategy will lead you to meaningful experiences and deep friendships since it is filled with love and purpose. You are adored beyond measure, not merely loved. Your spirit is strengthened and more benefits are drawn into your life with each second you spend loving and reflecting on yourself. Keep in mind that, under the tender guidance of the angels, you are just where you should be right now. Allow this information to fill your heart and spirit, giving you the courage to take on any obstacles and the happiness to rejoice in every success. The angels are by your side the entire time, and you are traveling on a wonderful adventure. Prepare yourself because you are about to watch the continuation of the message you need to hear. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. The angels are sending you a very important message concerning a unique relationship you are now experiencing in your life. Something significant is taking place between you and a loved one. This is a period of profound change, not simply a passing fad. This individual just confided in a family member about something intimate that had a profound impact on them. Imagine this. They sat down, feelings rising like a can of shaken soda. Tears poured freely, revealing the depth of what they had been suppressing. They can no longer hide their feelings, which have been brewing like a storm poised to explode. The angels want you to know that you have a strong connection that is about to reach a new stage. This person's vulnerability is a clear indication that they truly feel the same way about you. Their heart is finally speaking loudly today, like a trumpet declaring something vital, despite the fact that they may have kept things pent up. Subtle changes in their interactions with you, such as a warm grin, a lingering look, or modest gestures of kindness, might indicate that their sentiments are growing. Now is the moment to enjoy the energy that exists between you two. Even they were surprised at the intensity and rawness of the emotions they displayed. The weight of their emotions has become too much for them to handle, despite their best efforts to be strong and keep things together. Imagine their heart blossoming like a springtime flower, full of beauty and brightness. They are coming to terms with the fact that they can no longer deny their emotions. The angels are gently helping you to view this important moment for what it is, a period of honesty and progress. Their tears demonstrate their deep concern for you. Their heart is now speaking loudly, even if they haven't expressed it aloud. This emotional release is essential for your relationship's future as well as for them. It's an indication that things are evolving and that this evolution is a component of a larger strategy. What's taking place right now is a metamorphosis rather than merely an emotional experience. You are both developing and discovering new things about one another and yourself. As you both get closer to realizing the depth of your relationship, the angels are keeping watch over this process. They want you to understand the significance of this moment. The angels advise you to believe that this person's sentiments are sincere. Like a tiny bird in a vast universe, they may feel vulnerable, but that vulnerability is a reflection of their love and concern for you. You two are moving toward a deeper level of connection as a result of this potent event. The individual with whom you are in contact has reached a pivotal point in their emotional development. The angels want you to understand what's going on within them. They recently confided in a trusted family member about their deepest emotions. This was an unplanned talk that sprang from intense passion. They were finally unable to contain all they had been keeping within, and it all gushed out. It seemed as though their heart's floodgates had exploded as they opened up. Tears were streaming down their faces. This was no little sob, but a powerful outpouring of all their suppressed emotions. They made an effort to control their feelings and hide them from the outside world, but they were unable to do so at that very time. They were frank and vulnerable. These tears were a mixture of love, bewilderment, anxiety, and hope, not just grief. This individual loves you so much that it's difficult to manage their emotions. They have struggled to understand the significance of this relationship and how it is altering their lives. It was a necessary release. This emotional breakthrough was vital. Imagine a heavy backpack being finally put down, as if the burden had been lifted off their shoulders. This is a pivotal moment that demonstrates how much they cherish your relationship. The angels are encouraging them, and their hearts are opening. They would like you to know that this discovery is a step in the direction of greater intimacy and understanding. They exposed a side of themselves that they had long kept hidden by opening up. They have put a lot of effort into controlling their emotions. Therefore, it is difficult for them to display this side. However, the angels want you to understand that this emotional release is an important part of their own development. It demonstrates that, despite their fear, they are prepared to face their emotions head-on. For many, this represents the start of a more profound metamorphosis rather than a one-time occurrence. Their mental burden has seemed like a hefty bag full of stones for far too long. They've begun to ease that burden and began to recover by talking about their emotions. Not only is this mending process for them, but it's also for the bond they have with you. It has been draining to keep these feelings to myself. Like attempting to keep a beach ball submerged, they have attempted to suppress their emotions. But as their relationship with you has deepened, it is now hard to ignore them. They've gotten to the point where they can no longer pretend that everything is all right. Like a dam cracking, the reality of what they feel has exploded, and it's strong. This realization indicates that they are prepared to accept the breadth of their emotions. The angels urge you to appreciate how significant this time is. It is a sign of strength, not weakness, that they are willing to be vulnerable. It indicates that they are receptive to you and want to learn more about the true meaning of your relationship. The angels want you to realize how important this emotional turning point is to your relationship. Although it may seem intense or even overpowering, it's a crucial stage in the adventure that you two are on. Real growth would be impossible without this release. Expect things to alter between you now that their sentiments are public. There is now a level of honesty that was before absent. This openness makes it possible for your relationship to deepen. You are both being guided by the angels during this process. They want you to realize that although it could seem vulnerable, it's also a wonderful opportunity for intimacy and personal development. This individual's tears were a window into the depths of their heart, not merely a fleeting emotional outburst. The angels want you to understand the importance of this emotional release. What they showed was a mixture of vulnerability, desire, and intense internal turmoil rather than only grief or despair. These tears revealed a great deal about their emotional journey, particularly in relation to their affections for you. This individual has been struggling with emotions that they are unable to adequately describe. They seem to have a storm building inside of them. They experience a strong emotion that defies their typical thought patterns. It's difficult to categorize their sentiments for you. They may have attempted to convince themselves that it isn't as serious or genuine as it actually is, but they know deep down that something far more significant is taking on between you. Keep in mind that the angels are with you as you both traverse this new stage. Through this vulnerability, they are assisting you both in finding strength. Accept this moment and allow it to lead you to a better comprehension of one another. Even they are uncomfortable acknowledging the depth of their feelings. They have probably suppressed these emotions for a long time out of fear of confronting them, but now the intensity has escalated to a breaking point. They can no longer suppress their true feelings since their heart speaks louder than their head. Their internal struggle between how they feel and how they believe they should feel is why their tears are so illuminating. The angels want you to understand how difficult this battle is for them. They aren't accustomed to expressing their sentiments so freely, particularly when it comes to you. For someone who prefers to maintain control, this connection might be frightening since it contradicts rationality. The intensity of their feelings for you is disturbing since they are difficult to control or classify. They often want straightforward responses, but with you, it's more complicated. Something deep within of them has been roused by these emotions. Many aspects of their lives and personalities are being questioned. They are beginning to comprehend how much more substantial and essential their feelings for you are than they ever thought. People seem to get stronger. The more people attempt to ignore or repress these emotions. They feel vulnerable as a result of this emotional intensity, but they are starting to realize that this vulnerability is an essential component of their development. The angels are helping them realize that their sentiments are a sign of how much you matter to them and should not be feared or avoided. Their tears stem from their realization of how much you mean to them. It can be unsettling to realize that you have touched them in a manner that few others have, but it also wakes something within of them that has been dormant for a while. Encourage them to welcome this journey as they go through these emotions. Remind them that it's acceptable to feel exposed. Deeper relationships and more strength may result from this emotional awakening. The angels are keeping watch over them and assisting them in realizing that their affection for you is a blessing rather than a burden. Despite their best efforts, they are unable to deny the strength of their feelings for you. The angels want you to know that you are genuinely precious to this individual. You have altered their perspective on love and relationships. Their vulnerability demonstrates how much they value you. One thing is certain. They have strong feelings for you, even if they may not yet fully understand what these sentiments imply. Their trip includes every crucial moment of their emotional battle. The angels are assisting them in seeing that your bond is unique and beyond typical partnerships. Yes, their tears served as a release, but they also showed how much they cared for and valued you. They are now closer to comprehending the depths of their own hearts as a result of this vulnerable moment. Every tear contained a fragment of their reality. During this time, the angels advise you to exercise patience and understanding. This person's emotional breakout demonstrates how much they have been holding inside and is not a sign of weakness. With the angels' help, they are beginning to see that their vulnerability is a necessary step towards something wonderful, even though they are still processing the full depth of their emotions. Remind them that it's acceptable to feel while they traverse this emotional terrain. Every emotion contributes to their development. Express your gratitude for their candor. You may investigate this new stage of your relationship together. The angels are supporting you and helping you to become closer. Together, embrace this trip and have faith that love and understanding will abound on the way ahead. The individual with whom you are connected is undergoing a profound process of self-exploration. The angels like you to understand that this procedure is essential to their emotional development and recovery. They are confronting aspects of themselves, particularly their anxieties and insecurities, that they have long shunned. Although it's not an easy road, it's important that kids know who they are, what they really want out of life, and how they relate to you. They have held emotional boundaries for a long time, boundaries accumulated from past traumas and concerns of being harmed. These restrictions have prevented them from embracing the breadth of their emotions and opening themselves completely. But the moment has come to face these obstacles. They are being gently led by the angels to let go of the fear that has prevented them from moving forward. They are urging them to let go of emotional barriers and ingrained behaviors. Finding their actual aspirations is equally as important as addressing their fears on this path. They start to see more clearly what they truly desire from this relationship as they work through their emotional issues, and it's probably far more than they've let themselves accept. The angels are assisting them in seeing that their feelings for you are a part of a greater whole, a lovely journey that calls for them to embrace who they really are. They begin to feel lighter, more alive, and more open as they peel back layers of uncertainty and doubt with every stride. Their barriers are collapsing, exposing a heart that longs for love and connection. They are relearning to trust, which is a significant shift. The angels want you to understand how your connection is impacted by this self-discovery journey, which is highly personal for them. They are bringing their energy into alignment with yours as they explore their emotions, opening up exciting new avenues for your relationship. This connection is about profound soul growth, not simply sensations. Together, you are getting ready for something more significant. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. They are mending previous wounds that have prevented them from moving forward via this process. They can get closer to you as a result of this mending. Instead of resisting their feelings, they are learning to trust them, and that trust leads to insight. The angels are demonstrating that this period of self-discovery is also about making amends, both with yourself and with your partner. This internal effort is preparing them to view your relationship with new eyes as they confront their history and mend old emotional scars. They open up and become more genuine as they recover. They become more open to expressing their own emotions as their heart begins to feel lighter. You will be able to connect more deeply as a result of this adjustment. Even in times of uncertainty or separation, pure love will always find a way, according to the angels. Have faith that higher powers are keeping an eye on and fostering this relationship. When everything happens in God's time, your love will be even more solid because of the path you've both traveled. Remain optimistic and remember that you are being led at every turn. Your relationship will be strengthened by your trust in this process. Your connection will develop along with them. Remember that you are both on this wonderful trip together and keep supporting one another. Prepare yourself because you're about to watch the continuation of the message you need to hear.